was due to stream exclusively on Daily Wire Plus in 2024. Why didn't that happen? That's a good question. And that leads to us talking about all the Daily Wire's employees' credit cards getting frozen, allegedly. Just to first set the stage, though, producing a Hollywood movie is like a huge multi-million dollar undertaking. It is not the same as filming Ben Shapiro talking really fast at liberals. So I've actually been collecting information on this story for quite some time here. And now that it has officially broken in the news, I think my sources are a little safer to talk about this, because they're portraying it as though Jeremy Boring is willingly stepping back to work on creative projects like the Pendragon Cycle, and that he'll remain with the company in an advisory role. My sources are telling me that the Pendragon Cycle is being moved off-site and out of the Daily Wire's physical purview because they're not letting Jeremy Boring back in the building right now, apparently. Jeremy Boring was 100% allegedly forced out, not a willing leave. And that's because this financial problem has been going on for years. They had recently had to table all projects and do a hiring freeze because there was no money in the bank, allegedly. All the way back in 2023, Jeremy and Ben Shapiro apparently had to put money into the Daily Wire, their own personal money, to rescue it. That money has not been reimbursed, and it is all gone. The Pendragon Cycle is over budget by like $50 million or something, allegedly. And at the end of 2024, this problem got so bad that Jeremy Boring apparently started lying to the press to try to drum up interest for a sale. This is when conveniently it leaked that Fox News was considering buying the Daily Wire. That was never in the works. That was just to try to drum up interest so that hopefully someone else would rescue.
So you think that they would leak a story to see if they could drum up interest?
I don't know. I mean, here's my problem with what he's doing. Like, he's not really saying anything. He's taking my sources, my this, my that. Like, everybody always says my sources. The only one who comes through on sources is Laura Loomer. Yeah. Like, I don't know if this is actually going to happen. He's not being allowed in the building. Guys, he's stepping down. He's still the CEO.
Yeah,
like
I'm sure.
I could probably just drive down, see if his car's in the parking lot tomorrow. I mean, come on.
He has ownership, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can't just not allowed in the building.
He's not allowed in the building. He owns the fucking part of the fucking building,
and they haven't been acquired by private equity yet. So none of this makes sense to me.
No, so I was a little lost on here.
No, there are two things don't make sense. One is private equity's looking at him, and two is he's not allowed in the building. It's his company. That's like me not being my key not working at Tiger Fitness. That makes no sense.
Yeah, right.
Their asses. I've heard that the Murdochs actually personally hate Jeremy Boring, allegedly, just like pretty much everyone else. Like even Ben Shapiro and Jeremy Boring, it sounds like there's a huge rift between them from what I'm hearing. There's even rumors that I can't confirm quite yet that Ben Shapiro hired his own PR person like months ago. Brett Cooper was basically like their last profitable endeavor right now. I assume they make a little bit off Matt Walsh, but I'm not quite sure and I can't confirm. Their election coverage during the 2024 election absolutely bombed. Sounds like just like most Daily Wire products, they dropped a shitload of money into production and did not nearly recoup the costs. So then you remember when Tim Pool was like kind of like rearranging his business and all sorts of weird stuff was happening there? I don't even know if Tim knows this yet directly, but it sounds like the Daily Wire was trying to manipulate him into buying the Daily Wire and trying to present it as super profitable. The rumors I'm hearing is that Jeremy Boring thought Tim Pool would be dumb enough to fall for it, and he was the exact kind of guy they could sell to.
See, I hate because he's actually this is just I agree with you. Like,
how is Tim going to buy Daily Wire when Daily Wire is probably 10 times bigger? Like, I would say that Matt Walsh's views and revenue is probably right there with Tim Pool's. I mean, he doesn't do as much content, and Matt Walsh is he's not even the biggest. Like, you got Dave Rubin, a lot of these things and again, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just going by what I'm hearing right now.
Right.
I'm not trying to shit on Ian Carroll. I do not want this guy going after me because he will destroy me. Yeah. He's really, I do not want any smoke. But none of this makes sense. Look, everybody was saying Jake Shields got shit on because he said Daily Wire is buying Timcast. Like, I don't see it the other way. Like, that would be, Tim's making money, but Daily Wire's got to be in the 100 plus. I'm talking like 400 million.
Right.
Jesus Christ, dude, no way. Tim Pool makes coffee. Like, coffee is the lowest cost of entry product. And I'm not shitting on that, but coffee, literally, I make a coffee. It's called Pachamama. It's delicious.
This is also from just last year. So it's from October of last year. Well, that's right about the time where he was like like shortly after this, he downsized his business. Why would he? Like, I'm not buying that he's thinking about. I don't think that. Well, I of course wouldn't think that he's. They're saying he made it up, but I just don't know why they would even do that. Like, he was knowingly saying he was downsizing his shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
That part makes no sense to me.
Man.
I heard that they allegedly offered him an all stock deal, which would be worth fucking shit because their stock is fucking worthless because they're bankrupt, allegedly.